In 21st Century Learning Design Protocol, educators select a learning activity and evaluate it according to the 21 CLD rubrics. The rubrics incorporate reflective practice by posing a series of yes or no questions that educators will answer about their learning activity. Depending on the skill, the coding system ranges from a 1, which indicates learners will be using the skill at a low level or not at all, to a 4 or a 5, which means learners will be using the skill at its deepest level. Learning activities code at a deeper level when we answer yes to the questions in the rubric. We will examine the rubrics in detail soon, but for now, let's talk about the guidelines for coding a lesson. The main requirement rule is guided by 2 questions. What do students spend most of their time doing? And what do teachers emphasize in their grading criteria? If learners and educators spend most of their time focused on a particular skill, that skill is the main requirement. The evidence rule requires us to code the lesson purely based on evidence. We find evidence in the learning activity and the educator's grading criteria or other available materials. And the strict rule stipulates that if we have any doubts or must assume anything about a lesson, we must answer no. After coding the activity, educators may revise it to code at a deeper level. It's important to note that learning activities do not always need to code at the deepest level. And furthermore, the 6 learning dimensions may be taught alone or combined in one activity. When it comes to your learners, you decide which skills you want to focus on and at what level based on their needs and your learning goals for them. One of my favorite activities as an instructional coach and mentor is to guide an educator through refining a learning experience using these rubrics. It is amazing to see what small changes make a big difference. I challenge you to complete this journey with me by selecting one of your lessons and taking it through the 21st Century Learning Design Protocol. Your learners will be forever changed by the outcome.